What's up, Team Buckhouse? Johnathan Buckhouse here, and in today's video we are going to be talking about what causes the majority of disagreements, arguments, fights on the slopes, whether it's between skiers and snowboarders, or just snowboarders and snowboarders, or skiers and skiers. You always like have that awkward moment in the maze where that old guy's like, hey, watch where you're going, or pay attention, or you almost hit my wife, and things like that. So I have a clip of me almost causing one of those incidents, and I wanted to share it with you guys, and we'll break down the clip and explain what happens. So one, you don't become that angry person, but also how to make sure that you're not also getting directed the anger from the angry person. So enough talking, this is the clip, and let's see if you guys see what almost happened. Okay, so as you can tell, we have two lanes merging together. We're at Mount Hood, so basically it's a huge snowfield, and then at the bottom of it's a cat track. So you have people all along the bottom of the cat track riding along. And so I'm coming down, and obviously I get close to this skier, ride past him, and in a second you'll see the skier's like with his arms up, and I forgot what the skier was saying. It was something like, hey, why? Like, hey, you almost hit me, essentially. And they weren't wrong. I mean, I'm pretty close. I'm probably like 3 feet away, 2 feet away. Hard to tell with the camera, but pretty close to that person. Definitely could have caused some type of accident. But what happened? What went wrong here? Well, as a snowboarder, and if you're a snowboarder, we all have a blind side. It's just our backside. Like, skiers are facing forward. Their blind side is literally what's happening behind them, but they can see literally everything that's going on in front of them. As a snowboarder, over that back shoulder, like what's going on, whether you're goofy or regular, you don't really know what's going on behind you. It's a big reason why I don't listen to music when I snowboard. I actually eventually heard everything that was going on behind me, and was like, oh man, there's a person like right behind me. As you can tell, I didn't know that I was heading into this terrain though. My posture, I'm riding upright, I'm slowing down. If you go to a previous clip, like here's me absolutely ripping. So clearly my body position here is like full send, we're ripping, where here I'm upright, I'm just kind of, and I know I'm not snowboarding anymore, I'm just trying to get to the chairlift. So it wasn't that I was being super reckless or trying to be out of control, I was just going an area, and I did not see this person. If you look, I should have done the job of looking over my left shoulder. I don't know if it was because this big dirt chunk right here, I just didn't think people would be coming from that direction. But at this point right here, I should have been looking left. Vice versa, that skier should be looking to their right, knowing that at any point on this cat track, people will be shooting into this run. So it was actually, mainly my fault, but it was actually both of our fault. Because at this point right here, we both should have made eye contact with each other, and I should have been like, oh, kind of like give that person some space, and they could have been like, oh, I need to slow down a little bit, let this person just kind of sneak in, merge, you know what I'm saying? We're merging here. And neither of us made eye contact, which almost caused a collision. Boom, totally could have ate it right there. So what happens a lot of times, especially when skiers want to yell at snowboarders, like, how did you not see me? Well, a lot of skiers don't realize that snowboarders have a major blind spot, a bigger blind spot than skiers have. And so once again, as you can see right here, my blind spot is to that person. I can't see that person at all. So if they're going faster than me, it's gonna happen inevitably. So once again, that person could either slow down, or I could have saw them and I could have tightened that turn up a little bit and made sure that they had a window. I didn't give them a window at all, you know what I'm saying? It was either you're going in the rocks or you can hit me. So the next time you're on the slopes and you're thinking about chewing out that kid that just got too close to your wife or to you, or if you are getting yelled at by someone, just be like, yo dude, you were in my blind side, I didn't see you. Like, sorry, chill, like it happens. Like, at least we didn't get in an accident. But always do your best to keep your head on a swivel and look for people. I am on a directional board. A lot of times what I do when I'm going into a place like that is I'll actually go to the switch direction where my chest is facing the oncoming traffic. That's one of my favorite things to do, to make sure that I'm not going to hit anybody or get ran into, because I also don't want to get hit. So I always try to make sure that my blind spots to like the trees or to like a rope or something that I know isn't going to hit me, and then I can always see who's around, because getting hit and collisions is like one of the worst things that can happen on the mountain. Now, I know this is a totally different type of video than I normally make, but when I was editing this vlog, I saw that clip and I was like, oh man, I totally forgot that person yelled at me, like what did I do wrong? And then I was like, oh yeah, that was totally my fault. So I thought I would share it with you guys because this doesn't happen often to me, but I know it happens often on the mountain. I see it time and time again. So I wanted to just kind of break it down for you guys, and I hope you guys enjoyed this. It's just talking about a scenario that can happen on the mountain and how to be safe, because the goal is everyone be safe on the mountain, everyone get as many days as possible, everybody have fun. We're skiing and snowboarding. That's the only goal when all of us get ready in the morning. Have the most fun possible. And that's actually not possible if you guys don't have an Evolution sticker. And if you are a skier, we do have a ski version of the Evolution sticker. These support the dream, allow me to do snowboard trips, as well as just do this for a living. So consider snagging some merch and supporting the dream. And then also tag me on my Instagram if you do snag any of my merch to get gear and sticker shout outs, but also just follow the Instagram for bonus extra content and up-to-date, like to-the-day information. That's the best place to get that, is on my Instagram. If you really like this video, or even if you didn't, give me the feedback down below. Leave a comment. Was this a cool idea? Was this a bad idea? I like breaking down, not specifically like how to do tricks, but specific scenarios, or like a trick, or like, I don't know, I've been doing a couple of these breakdowns before. Here, I'm gonna link another one right here. You can check that out and let me know what you think about it. It was about a crash. So it's not even just about breaking down how to do something, like how to do a trick, but maybe like how to avoid a scenario, how to get out of a sticky scenario, like that video that I linked right there. So let me know in the comments down below, as well as smashing that like button. That does help the channel tremendously. And then if you are new to the channel, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button to join the strongest ski and snowboard community on the internet. We premiere every single video, so you can jump in every single day, hang out with me, chat with me for at least 15 minutes. And then I go live twice a week in the summer, once a week in the winter. You can jump on the live stream, ask me as many questions as you want, whatever questions you want, and I will answer them for you. And with that, Team Buckhouse, thank you so much for just reviewing a clip with me. It was almost like we were at snowboard camp. And as always, thanks for watching. Keep evolving. We'll see you guys tomorrow with another video.
I'm on top of the ocean, living like life ain't frozen, feeling my feet been chosen for something other than motion, yeah. Mama told me I'ma be somebody. I ain't never gonna need nobody, no, no. I ain't never gonna need nobody, no cliff.
Into this turn. Ah!